Hi YouTubers, this is Andrew and I'm going to take you through the process of building my orchid greenhouse. Now the orchid greenhouse design I chose is a hoop greenhouse. The reason I chose it is it's very affordable for someone with a low budget, and it's very sturdy and can last for quite a while. Now, my greenhouse is going to be 8 feet by 8 feet, and you can make the greenhouse any size you choose to. I just chose 8 feet because I figured it would be a good start off for my first greenhouse. Well, let's get started on how to construct the base frame, which will anchor the rest of the greenhouse together. Now, live in Texas, and in Texas we get some really high winds and really strong storms. So, in order to keep my greenhouse from blowing away, I chose to buy a 4x4 post, cedar post. I chose cedar because it won't rot as quickly as, say, a pine board or other types of wood. Um, the boards the post was 8 foot long, and I cut it into 2 foot long pieces. I then dug a hole and buried at least 1.5 feet of that post into the ground. The reason I did that, once again, is for strength, and as you can see, it's not moving anywhere. The next thing you want to do is you want to measure the length from each post to the other post to get your post in place. Once you do that, you are going to measure the diagonal between two of the posts, say from this post to this post right here, and you want to get the length of the diagonal between those two posts before you set the next post. The reason you're doing this is simply because it helps you get your frame square, and you want your frame square if you want your greenhouse to work out. After I planted these posts in the ground, I took the garden hose and I just watered in the soil so that it would be, settled in place and keep the post in place really well. The next step I did was I had bought some 2x8 boards. The 2x8 boards are going to be what the PVC pipe is going to be secured to for this greenhouse. The first thing I did was I went to the back, which is the lowest point in the greenhouse, and I made sure that this board was level. The reason I start with the lowest spot is because you want this to be the level that all the other boards are. And in order to get all the other boards level with each other, you're going to have to remove some soil, and which I did along these boards right here, and of course this one, which is at the highest point. I just dug down a couple of less than half an inch just to get this board level with the backboard, and even less for these side boards to be level with the backboard. The next thing you do is you want to make sure you use the right length screws. The screws I used were 2-inch long screws. They're going to give you a real strong hold. And like I said, you want to make sure everything is level. If things aren't level, then your greenhouse is not going to work out, and you're going to have to start all over again, which nobody really wants to do. That's about it for this video. In my next video, I'm going to go over how to take these PVC pipes and turn them into a PVC pipe frame, and then to secure them to this board. So if you like this video, please comment, and if you have questions, just ask me and I will get back to you. Thank you.